Our discussion now is from the book of James, chapter 1, from verse 18 to verse 17. In summary, it says that God does not punish anyone. God don't say, look, oh, God is trying to teach me a lesson with this. Those are wrong words. Once we externalize the sources of our problem, then we fail to recognize them. And it delays our evolution. Everything you are going through is created consciously or unconsciously by your actions or inactions, or even both of them. Most pains we go through are the things we created in the course of being ambitious. The greatest misfortune of humanity is ambition. Having your mind set on achieving a particular thing. Sometimes unconsciously. You've set your mind, I want to do this. It is the course of doing that, especially when you are competing with others. You begin to think of how you can delay the others. Begin to think of how you can outsmart others. Begin to think of how you can excessively achieve at a shorter time. Put yourself into unnecessary stress. You begin to take actions, not minding the consequences and the reactions. Even when you think of the consequences, there are so many unintended consequences. Because you only have you. You don't only have you. That's what we fail to understand. The only person you can manipulate without feeling immediate consequences is you. It's you. So if you get out there to try to manipulate other people, they will react, they will respond. Even on your body, if you don't sleep when you should sleep, your body will begin to ask you questions. So everything we experience are all products and byproducts of our actions and inactions. God is neutral. God is formlessness. It is garbage in, garbage out. If you garbage in stress, you get the outcome of stress. If you garbage in causes, you get the outcome of causes. If you have your life, wake up in the morning, you say this one, God punish you, it will not be well with you. You keep using those words, that's what you are attracting. Because the next person is a part of you in formlessness. If you keep being harsh to your environment, that environment, everything in creation, we are all part of the same whole. So whatever you do to that whole, one way or the other gets back to you. It's like urinating into a river and drinking from the same river. Of course, that means you are drinking part of your urine. So you just find that it is lack of this understanding that makes us begin to say, oh, God is this, or begin to blame your and say, yes, you might have inherited a lot of things from your ancestors, but you have the opportunity to consciously change them. You may have inherited a lot of some genetic memories. You may have been nurtured in school wrong, but this is an opportunity for you to begin to reflect on everything you do, including how you reflect. To ask yourself, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Don't just do it because everybody is doing it. I keep saying this. The whole world can be wrong. Your neighborhood can be wrong. In eating, reflect on the food. In speaking, reflect on your sentences. In learning, reflect on what you learn. Reflect on everything and begin to find what is uniquely yours. Because it is in the course of trying to get things, course of trying to deal with addictions, that we end up attracting a lot of things to ourselves. Forget about things like karma. Forget about things like past life. Forget about things like future. No, those things, anything that is out of your experience, should not exist to you. So even if your parents were having diabetes, and so they have a line of diabetes, if you listen to yourself while eating and drinking, you can stop having diabetes. You can change what has been happening to an entire generation in just one moment by your action, by just being conscious. Just one moment, just looking inward and being conscious, you can change that thing that has been afflicting a whole family, a whole community. It can be in the food they are eating. It can be in how they reason. It can be in how they marry. It can be in how they live. You can change it. Because the power to change is in you. It has nothing to do with God. It has nothing to do with your parents. It has nothing to do with your neighbors. It has nothing to do with your profession. It has nothing to do with your height. It has something to do with what you are not doing or what you are doing unconsciously that's not useful to you. It has a lot to do with your addictions. So once you're able to sit, be a witness of yourself, and begin to review everything you do, reflect on everything you do, and ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I doing this because I need it? Or am I doing this because others are doing it? Once you take yourself through such self-questioning, you find yourself dropping so much excess luggages, excess fears for children, fears for tomorrow that is an illusion indeed. Fears of what happened yesterday that passed. You want to defend your family. My family should not be seen as a poor family. So you walk, you torture yourself, you steal to take back to the family. And the people in the family may not even value it. You work to become a particular person. You work unnecessarily hard just to build houses for your children. Your children may not even value them. So it is those enticements that bring us pain. It has nothing to do with God. You can change the entire course of your destiny in one moment if you become conscious of your life. Thank you very much.